Stay tuned for that. But for now, I want to continue with the program. And first one on the stage this afternoon is Jagoe from Jagoe Capital and Jagoe Merch. You see a lot of people with Hive caps. It's all from him.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Jagoe, co-founder of Visionary Studios. And there's a little bit about me and my experience on Hive. I started back in 2016, basically right after the chain launched. And I've been pretty much active ever since. Got almost 5,000 posts now and a reputation of about 74.3. Big proponent of the Hive blockchain, always a vocal supporter and trying to onboard everybody around me as much as possible. Big advocate of the community during the hostile takeover event. This is my 4th HiveFest event. Went to Lisbon, Krakow, and Thailand. Missed the first Amsterdam, so had to definitely come back to this. So Visionary Studios, it's a project development company. It's blockchain agnostic. We'll build pretty much anywhere, wherever the infrastructure is there for us. We're focused on creating high-quality projects that have real-world use cases. We've seen that a lot of the space kind of really lacks legitimacy. A lot of the projects are just, there's no substance to them. They're just memes or something like that. And we really wanted to partner with existing businesses that have real revenue structures and bring them into Web3, because we think that's the best way to, bring mass adoption, is meet people where they are. So we launched in March 2021, 6 co-founders, and we launched with a collection of 777 NFTs on Solana. Sold out in 10 seconds at 11.11 Sol each back in March. And there was over 12,000 wallets attempting to mint at the time. The Genesis membership holders will receive benefits from all the projects that are put out under the Visionary Studios umbrella. And here's a look at what the umbrella looks like to this point. We've got projects in the sports realm, film realm, some GameFi, and we're also in the culinary industry. And here's just some info on some of the projects that we've put out already. One of them being Hungry Robot Chicken Club, which we partnered with a fast casual chicken restaurant in New York City. They've got about 15 locations and do like $50 million annual revenue of just selling chicken. On the streets of New York City, they got millions of customers a year coming through their stores. And we were able to partner with them to launch a rewards program using NFTs. And basically, you hold the NFT and you'll get, buy one, get one, free sandwiches for as long as you're holding this NFT. But more importantly, we partnered with Lunchbox, who is their online ordering system. And basically, they have hundreds of other clients in the fast casual restaurant business who are kind of looking at this, and if this is successful, we'll also get into Web3 and make NFTs that will be rewards programs for their customers. Basically, that was just a walkthrough of how the process would work. They connect their wallet, get codes, and they could, go to Sticky's Finger Joint and receive discounts and free food. Another project we got under the umbrella is Solofox, which is it's a game featuring Gen 0 and Gen 1 NFTs. Those NFTs are your characters in the game. It's play to earn with a token called Solocoin, which you could also stake those NFTs for. The game has a big focus on composability. We want to, incorporate incorporate other NFTs into the game from other projects. We think that, being composable and being able to, bring in other projects into the project is a great way to, build a community and embrace the true powers of Web3. So it's very rewarding. There's a lot of NFT giveaways and token giveaways and stuff. In the future, we got mini games and like play to earn chess. You could do player versus player, gamble. Put a wager against each other, and whoever wins that chess match will get the winnings and stuff like that. Here's a look at the gameplay. It's like a side-by-side 2D game here. Yep.
Double kill. Ultra kill.
So that was just a little trailer we had for our Gen 1 mint, which was finished in August, featuring some of the honorary influencers in the Solana NFT space. We also have a partnership with Collectorz Club. They're launched by Cardsaway Sports, which is a really successful collectibles store for over 2 decades. They sell, sports cards, autographs, and stuff like that, mostly on eBay for the past 2 decades. But they've entered the NFT space, and they really want to bridge the gap between physical and digital collectibles. So they have giveaways for sports cards and autographs, Pokemon cards, and stuff like that for the NFT holders. But they're also, trying to create physical collectibles for your digital NFTs. And so here's a look at their slabbing process, which if you have an NFT that you like, you could get slabbed, just kind of like a traditional collectible card, and get that shipped right to you. Another big project we're working on is Girl in the Red Cape. This is our venture into Film 3. It's got a pretty great A-class list of creatives that are working on it. The art is done by Stoozer, who also did our Genesis membership. He's a very prominent artist on Ethereum. Good friends with Beeple, does sells his 101s for 8 to 10 ETH each, and now he's venturing into Solana NFTs with us. But the story is written by Zach Stentz. Zach did the writing for Thor, X-Men First Class, Agent Cody Banks, and some other big Hollywood movies. And it's narrated by Lance Reddick, who's from John Wick, The Wire, and some other popular movies and television shows. But it's going to be an 12-piece chapter or 12-chapter art series where with a story written by Zach that follows the girl in the red cape through 12 different worlds created by Stoozer. And it's going to explore all different mediums. After we have the film experience, we're going to take it around to film festivals, and we're going to turn it into a book. We're going to turn it into coffee table magazine and stuff like that. But basically, we're building some IP that we'll be able to take around and hopefully create something really special with. Here's a sneak peek actually at some of the girl in the red cape.
Carved human features, the curves and lines of eyes, lips, and cheekbones hewn from ancient rock. The purpose of the monument became as clear as her own mission. It was a message to her. Come find me.
So as you can see, there's some audio mastering that still needs to be done there. So we're in post-production, and that's slated for probably sometime in October. And how does it all relate to Hive? Well, we think that Hive is the best Web3 content creative platform for creating and distributing content. So, you know, when we put out our announcements and we put out any content, we put it on Hive. We post all our videos on 3Speak, Girl in the Red Cape trailers, and you know, when the Girl in the Red Cape is finally released, it's all going to be on 3Speak. It's all going to be available on Hive, because we believe that using, you know, Web3 technology is the answer. It's almost a no-brainer for any company that's in the cryptocurrency space to use Hive for their announcements, because you know, it's a native crypto audience. Most of the people in the Hive space are familiar with cryptocurrency, and then at the same time, you generate revenue by just creating content that you're already going to be putting out on Medium, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever you're going to be doing. And like I said, we're blockchain agnostic. Right now, most of our projects are built on Solana. We've got one coming out on Ethereum, but in the future, when the infrastructure's here on Hive, we have no problem building on Hive as well. And for now, we use it more as a communication platform, and we hope to see more companies that are building on other chains use Hive for just that. So yes, pretty much Visionary Studios there. If anybody has any questions.
Yeah, I could.
Do you have any open positions?
We could talk.
Cool.
Hi, it's Jux from Rising Star. You talked about NFTs being used in your games from other games. I'd like to know a bit more about that, obviously.
Yeah, so basically, right now, Solofox, that was the game that was shown. That's on Solana. So we have partnerships with some other NFTs on Solana, like Boryoku Dragons, Solana Monkey Business, and some other ones where their NFTs are in the game as almost NPC characters. And you could go up to them in the town hub, which is almost like kind of like a metaverse experience, you know, talk to these guys, and then also it'll include a link to their site. So it's almost like a way to market other projects within this town hub. But yeah, maybe we could do something with Rising Star too. I'm a Rising Star player as well, so.
Good to hear. So is that something you would charge for? We can talk more afterwards. But...
Not necessarily.
Okay, let's talk.
For sure.
Oh, Starkers.
I nearly had to dive for that one. Jagoe, you're a long time guy around Hive, and it's really amazing to see what you're doing, man. It's fantastic. And last time we saw you at HiveFest 3 years ago, you were just another Hive bum like the rest of us, you know. Can you explain what the hell happened?
I'm still just a Hive like the rest of us, but I was always, you know, on every chain, you know, trying all cryptos as much as possible. And I was on Ethereum, you know, playing around with the DeFi protocols and stuff. And when Radium came out on Solana, and I was able to unstake and stake without you know, paying $100 fees every time I wanted to move money around, I just kind of got hooked into the Solana ecosystem and kind of just dove headfirst into Solana. But then I was lucky enough to be there for the first NFT mint on Solana, which I minted a lot of, and it ended up putting me in a good position.
So just take another question. Could you explain for other people who are trying to mirror the success that you've managed to build, and obviously much hope for much more in the future from you? Like, what was it that you think you did that other people maybe can think in that same way and find similar success in the way that you have?
I would say you want to surround yourself with people that are thinking in the same wavelength as you, and that are trying to, you know, build and see the world the way you see it. You definitely want to surround yourself with people that are just kind of doing the same thing you're doing. The people around you are going to be, you know, the most supportive and drive you to do, you know, whatever you're doing.
Cheers, man.
Sláinte.
Congrats.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Gracias.